Hey everyone, it's Black Clover again. Just want to make a quick little video. Um, just had some thoughts in my head. You know what I think is really fucked up about um, the relationship between men and women, and I'm not even romantically. Even like a friendship, even a friend, or even like a coworker, any type of professional or personal relationship with a woman is that you can never show your emotions. You can never be who you are with a woman because the minute that you do, she will lose all the respect for you. Again, hashtag not all, right? Not all women, but a majority, a big majority, um, most definitely. So let me give you an example. I was on a date. Not this is like a year ago, a year and a half ago when I used to go out on little dates here and there. Um, and I knew about MGTOW at that time. I knew about PUA, and I knew that if you don't show your emotions, if you're, you know, that cool, collected man, that rational man, then for women who, these like educated women, these women in college, they respect you more, right? You have to put on a mask. So on the date, the first two dates, we were even talking about like politics, different topics. I couldn't now. I'm a goofball by nature, guys. When I'm hanging around with my male friends, I laugh, I make silly dad jokes. Like for real, like dumb dad jokes. Like when I'm with my male friends, I am, I'm just, crazy goofball. And I love it. And they make fun of me for it, and but we all laugh, and my friends are always my friends, even though some of them are blue pilled, but I'm not here to talk about that. Anyway, on the third date with the same girl, um, she invited me to her house. Okay? And at that time, I wasn't really just looking for a pump and dump. I wanted someone maybe to something long term. Not nothing like marriage. I don't want to get married. But I knew some MGTOW like Human and Happy Humble Hermit. They had girlfriends. So I wanted, to use my knowledge of MGTOW to be able to have a girlfriend, but also be MGTOW at the same time. And but I also didn't want to put on a mask and pretend to be somebody I'm not while I was with her. I wanted to still be myself, you know? So on the third date, when we went to her house, when I went to her house, we were watching TV, and I was like, you know what, this serious attitude, personality, this cool, collected person. That's not really me. Let me start, making like one or two little jokes, and slowly throughout the night, I started acting like my who I really am. I may started laughing, making dumb little dad jokes, being a little goofball that I am, and at the end of the night, I thought because things were going so well, I thought we were going to end up making out and having sex, but nope. You can guess what happened next, right? She got very distant throughout the night. She started losing respect for me, and at the end of the night, she said that she has to go to sleep. She has to go to work tomorrow, and she pretty much kicked me out. Like I'm telling you this because I want you guys to learn from what I went through. This was like a year ago, and like because the first two dates went so well. Like she was getting really close. She was even flirting with me, but I had to control myself. You can smile a little bit, but you can't just just be like I said, I don't know what else, what other word to use, like except goofball. Some guys are just some guys like to have a good time. We like to laugh. We like to make silly little jokes. If you're that kind of person, guys, you can't be like that around women. You just cannot. You will lose. They will lose all the respect for you. And again, this does not just apply to dating. Okay, let's say you have a coworker. Okay, you have a coworker, and or coworkers, multiple women. If you're professional, but you can like smile a little bit. I'm not telling you not to smile. I'm not telling you to be a robot. You know, you can like I said, smile a little bit, joke around. You can laugh a little bit, but there has to be a limit. You know what I mean? Like your smile, it has to be like a half smile, like a half smile. Your tone when you speak, you can't you can't just talk like very high pitched. Like, not when I say high pitched, you have to almost talk like this. You have to be a little bit serious. You have to be monotone. You can't just start being silly and goofy. Okay, because again, even in the office, I've experienced this. Okay, women, they when you're being professional, because here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. They look at you when they look at a man. They expect you to be a leader and professional and strong and brave and all these qualities, but we men, we're human. We like to laugh. We like to make jokes. When you're around your friends, do you have to act like that? Again, in the PUA community, they call it maintaining frame around women, right? When you're around your friends, your male friends, you don't have to maintain frame. You can be as silly, as dumb, as stupid as you want, you know? And they will be silly and dumb with you, and the next day, they're not going to lose respect for you and start having other friends and not, you know what I mean? Like, that's what women do. So in the office, right? Or at school or wherever, whatever professional setting you're in, when you're professional with them, you're like, oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, everything is fine. How are the kids? Great, fantastic. It was it's nice to catch up. Yeah, take care. Like, just casual talk. That's okay. That's acceptable. But the minute you start um being silly and talking, rambling, right? Talking too much, talking for a long time. The minute you like, they want you to be like mysterious and professional. So don't talk too much. Okay, my personal policies, even around women at work, professionally or at school, is um when you come in, you can say the casual thing that people say. How are you? How was your evening? Or how was your weekend? How's everybody? Nice to see you. You can give a little half smile. Don't cheese. Don't give them that. Um, don't smile. Don't grin too much. Just give a little half smile. And then after that, after you say your formalities, you say you introduce yourself, or you say hi, how's everybody, and then when it's time to work, just work. There's just if it is an awkward silence, then fuck it, let it be an awkward silence. Don't say shit. Don't start rambling. That's what I used to do when I did not like awkward silences. So when it's awkward and silent, I just start talking about dumb shit, like, oh, have you been watching the news? Did you watch this TV show? Blah blah. I just start trying to make conversation, and that's really not a good idea. If they ask you questions, respond with a few words. Like I said, half smile, and and that's good. And the dumb thing is, you're doing it because you don't want them to lose respect for you. You don't want them to start treating you like you're nobody. But when you do that, when you start pretty much not interacting with them heavily, then you come off as mysterious. Yeah, you do. You come off as mysterious, and they are attracted to that. I swear to God, like the mind frame, that type of mind frame is retarded. It is dumb, but that's how they are. And guess what? Let's say you keep up this mysteriousness, this type of behavior around them for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, right? You're just the casual guy at work or in the office. You don't talk a lot, but you work hard and you interact with them. You say hi to them. You don't ignore them, but you don't you're not like when you don't go like some guys go with women for lunch every day and they try to be the best friend. That's the worst thing you can do. So again, let's say you act like you're supposed to, right, for a couple of months, and all it takes, guys, listen to this very carefully, all it takes, okay, all it takes is one day of you breaking your frame, of you starting to act silly because you're like, you know what? I've known these girls for like 10 months and now I feel like we're close friends because you feel like you guys are close friends because they're always laughing at you, or laughing with you, I should say, laughing at what you're saying. They're always giggling, they're always very respectful. They're always inviting you, and you think because of that you've made all these friends. But again, you have to remember they are treating you this way. They are being super nice to you because they respect you, because you've built up this respect by maintaining your frame and being professional and not being silly around them, that you have this respect. But one day you tell yourself, you know what? I hate being Mr. Professional, Mr. Serious all the time. I hate pretending to be this person I'm not. And they've known me for so long and they like me, and I'm going to break it. I'm just going to be myself. And you come in there and you act, you're grinning and you're like, "Hey, Ashley, how's it going? How's work? Oh my God, did you see that crazy? What happened on TV yesterday? Oh my gosh." And you just start acting dumb and stupid, and that's it. It's over. All that respect that you built, all that respect that you built for 10, 11 months, it's gone. It is gone. After that, you've lost the respect. And it's very hard to get it back because now they see you. Now they've seen you for what you really are. And it sucks that it's this way, but that's how it is. That is how women are. So if you work in a place where there are a lot of women, like an office, right? Or if you go to school with a lot of women, and that's the environment you're in, just remember, guys, when you're there, before you enter the building, put on your mask. I'm telling you guys, it sucks. It really sucks that you have to pretend to be somebody you're not, but put on your mask. Like Bruce Wayne and Batman, right? Bruce Wayne, he pretends to be this, you know, single bachelor happy guy, but deep down he's Batman, right? So what you got to do is, well, maybe maybe that's not a perfect analogy now that I think about it, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? When you go in the office, when you go in school, put on your mask. When people see you, give them a little half smile. Good morning, good evening. How are you doing? Good. Okay, fantastic. And you just keep walking. Don't talk too much. If they ask you questions, reply back with a few words. What women do is, I've noticed, they ask you a few things, but then they expect you to carry on the conversation. Do not fall for this trap. And especially if they're attractive, you just want to keep talking to them. But don't, reply back in a few words, and then just give them, like I said, give them a little half smile, and then go back to what you were doing. I'm telling you guys, this is pretty much what maintaining frame is, and it's dumb and retarded, but this is what women respect. Hell, at work and school, they might even start being attracted to you if you start doing this. But like I said, just this is how you earn respect with women. So that's my message, guys. Okay, don't show your emotions. That is the message. All right, guys. Black Clover. Have a nice day. Take care.